Good morning, ECF. This is Josefa. I am here doing my first video review, and I promised Chopper71 at S&S Mods on the ECF forum that I would do a review of his new Defcon. Here it is. It is an all stainless steel mod, Genesis type atomizer. It does have a window to see your juice. It has a stainless steel 510 connector and a 510 drip tip hole. It is crafted very well. It is nice and shiny and smooth and clean. It has an air hole. Ooh, I can't find it. There it is. That lines up very well with the electrodes and wick. You want it to be here in orientation, not here or over there. You want it to be right in between the wick and the electrodes. The electrodes on these are 99% sterling silver, here and here. And we have a stainless steel wire mesh wick for everyone that is not a Genesis user, wrapped by a coil of Canthal. I'm going to guess it is 32 gauge A1 grade Canthal, because I currently have a 3/4 wrap on it, and it is putting out 2.8 ohms, roughly 2.6 to 2.8. It vapes like a freight train, folks. It's $55, folks. I got it in 2 weeks. If anybody is familiar with Genesis, they know that most of these things are, pay and wait a couple months. They get run off in a huge batch of 300 or 400, and then you get it sometime in the middle of the year. Not the case here. He does them 10 at a time, 12 at a time, and ships them. So you will get yours within a week or two, maybe 3 at the outside. I can't guarantee those shipping times, but I'm very happy with how quickly I received mine in comparison to other Genesis atomizers that I have ordered. This is a $55 mod, folks. It is not $100. It is not $200. It is not $75. It is $55 shipped to your door. I don't know of any other, except for maybe the Scuba Bat Dan one, the new Mini. It's $51 shipped, $55 shipped actually. But I have to wait a couple weeks for it. Actually, probably till the end of June. No big deal. I've got these to hold me over. If you haven't used a Genesis before, if you've been using CE2s, Cardos, dual Cardos, or low-res standard atomizers, and not wanting to spend $100 and wait 3 or 4 months on a Genesis atomizer, this is the way to go. You will not be disappointed. I have been using this for 2 or 3 hours straight now. This is about my 10th take on this video, being it's my first and I wanted to get it pretty good. I can't say enough good stuff about this. It's very nice, and I'm holding it up here, blocking my face so you don't see me, you see this atomizer. It is gorgeous. Look, all that shine, no inconsistencies, no blemishes. I have to keep reminding myself this was $55 because it looks like a $100 mod. The only thing that would say it's not a $100 mod is the silicone washer in the top. I don't know of any $100 mods that use silicone washers. This one does. It works just fine. Don't worry. it won't leak. It's not going to leak. There's only two drawbacks that I can say from having used other Genesis atomizers, the very high dollar ones. And one is, if you are used to using Genesis atomizers and have a bunch of the high dollar ones, you will immediately notice that this wick has to be rolled very loose, or use a lot of mesh to roll a very, very thick wick. Those of us that are used to rolling wicks, and this is not our first rodeo, most of us roll them very, very tight, back and forth until we have blisters on our thumbs, to get them tight around whatever it is we're rolling them on, whether it be a wire or some stiff, carbon fiber rod or something, in order to get the wick really, really tight, stiff, and firm. That was the first thing that I noticed when I popped the cap off of this, was the wick was kind of just folded and rolled. As far as cons go, I'm going to go out on a limb and say not a big issue. I'm sure Chopper is going to put out dimensions for his wick and how to roll them, maybe a little video or something. The right material to use. I got these wicked and coiled from Chopper. I don't know if he sends them out like that to everyone. I had to wait an extra couple of days because he wanted to rebuild the ones that I purchased from his first batch post prototype that had the soft sterling silver electrodes in it. He rebuilt it with the new 99% pure electrode material, so they're a lot harder and won't bend all over the place and get in your way. Wherever they are is where they're going to be. I have this other one been attached to a lava tube. I have the coil wrapped at 2.8 ohms with some A1 grade 32 gauge Canthal, and I have it set at 4 volts. Let's give it a vape and see how it works. My tank's getting low after about my 10th take. I guess I'm running a little low here. Let's try again. Vapes like a freight train. You warm it up a little bit. Genesis atomizers are sometimes a little fiddly, so don't worry, you'll get it if it's your first one. If you're a Genesis Pro, then you'll still not be disappointed, because the flavor is what we're looking for. Vapor, excellent vapor production. Not as good as some, definitely better than most. Flavor, excellent. I can't say enough good stuff about this thing. Just fantastic flavor. If you all want one of these, get on the list. Like I say, it's Chopper71 at S&S Mods on the ECF. They are $55. You can't go wrong. Chopper also has the Mini, and I don't know the other name of his other tank mod, but it's going to come out. It's going to hold more than either 3 or 3+ milliliters of fluid. Looks very much like a Hellfire or a Scuba Gen V3 or a G-Bell if you're from Vapor Wall. Very similar in design, very inexpensive, no wait time. You will be happy. Order it. Pull the trigger. Chopper will do you right. This is Josefa saying have a good day, keep vaping, and keep buying your Genesis mods. They rock.